Oh my goodness. Hello, guys. How are you? I am so excited to be sharing something that I am learning myself and utilizing myself because I'm the writer's chick and I'm a writer because I look like a writer. So just take points right away that you got to look like the thing that you say that you are. Well, let me tell you what happened a couple months ago. I was talking to one of my coaches and he's brilliant. When you ask him a question, he's never afraid to say, this person is an expert at that. So we were talking and he suggested essential oils for me. And I went like, what is that? I don't know what that is. That sounds like mumbo jumbo to me. And I said, tell me more. And he said, well, I'm going to do better than that. I'm going to connect you with the guru. I'm going to connect you to the expert of aromatherapy. And his name is Artemis Kasane, and he is going to help you and tell you everything about it. And sure enough, I name dropped. I say, hey, my coach said, connected with Artemis, and now we are here. And I am a believer. I love them. I think oils are amazing, especially when you use them the right way. So I asked him if he would take a few minutes of his busy schedule and talk to my writing audience about essential oils and making them not this mystical out there pie in the sky thing, but a real thing that us writers can use. So without further ado, here is my aromatherapy expert, Artemis. How are you?
I am so awesome. I'm so excited to be here because I'm a writer too. I don't write books, I write videos, and I create online transformational healthcare systems using videos and recipes and PDFs and digital writing. So it's like I get blocked, I feel confused sometimes, I feel stuck, and I use these tools for me and my creative expression. So I'm so excited to teach this today to you and your writers.
I'm so excited. So let's just get right into it. For those people that, like me, a few months ago, somebody said to me essential oils. I was like, yeah, I don't need that. What is that? That sounds like woo-woo stuff. What is it? So for people that are watching and they're very down to earth and they like to see tangible stuff, what are essential oils?
So an essential oil is a volatile aromatic compound. It's steam distilled from plants like roots and barks and leaves and flowers. And for us as writers, they have three healing properties that are really, really helpful. One, they have a high oxygen content. They're actually oxygenated hydrocarbons. And when we're like diffusing the oils, they're increasing oxygen and the flow of energy into our minds. So if we're feeling foggy, they can bring clarity through their high oxygen. They also have a small molecular size, meaning they don't require digestion to enter our cells. So like when we're feeling like, neck and shoulder tension from writing, we can rub some panaway or peppermint and it'll start to relax our muscles and increase energy and vitality through small molecular size. So they go right into the body. And number three, which is the most powerful healing property for writer's block specifically, is that the aromatic influence of the oil stimulates our olfactory nerves. Every human nose has over 1,000 nerve endings right here, and that goes directly to the limbic brain, which is the seat of memory, emotion, and feeling. And so if you're feeling like in apathy, or if you're feeling brain fog, or if you're feeling confused, you can breathe in frankincense or stress away or peppermint, and it's going to go right to your limbic brain. It's going to turn your nerves, it's going to light them up like a Christmas tree, basically. And it's going to help you go from confused to clear, or from doubt to trust, or from fear to faith. And a lot of times these writing blocks are emotional because your limbic brain, which is activated by aromatherapy, your limbic brain is the seat of memory and emotion. You can actually clear emotions through breathing the oils in. So you have your small molecular size, high oxygen, and then the aromatic influence directly to the brain. And it's awesome. It's just
I
so
love
awesome.
it. I love it so much. So you were talking about how they are small in molecular size, so they can be absorbed to the body quickly. What am I putting in my skin? Like, what are these? Because I think many people are very conscious about what they're doing. What is this essential oils coming from? And is it okay for me to come in direct contact with them?
Yeah, so you want to be safe when you're putting your oils on topically, and be careful with the hot oils like peppermint and thieves. And you also want to know your essential oil suppliers. So today we're really leading and teaching with Young Living essential oils because they have 16 farms over, and each farm has its own laboratory to ensure the purity and potency. when you are working with oils for like neck and shoulder, make sure that you apply them on the neck and shoulder, and then you can follow with a vegetable oil like coconut oil or a V6 massage oil in Young Living. And so it is helpful to dilute with topical application, with the exception of like lavender and frankincense, because those two oils that are in the starter kit, they're very gentle. And
Mm.
so like if you've had a really stressful day of family, business, writing, you can take a little bit of lavender, undiluted, just rub it right here, rub some on the neck, a little right here, breathe it in, and it will change your nervous system. You'll go from sympathetic, which is fight or flight, stress, anxiety,
Mm.
to parasympathetic through the olfactory, through the deep aromatherapeutic benefit. And this brings up another point with writing, that all writers need rituals.
Mm.
So like when we wake up in the morning to write the chapters of our book or our blog or whatever we're writing, when we start with that oil, and the oil is activating our creativity, our brain, our limbic brain, then we begin to anchor in that activation. Every time we use the oil, it's reinforcing through positive anchoring a positive experience of creativity,
Mm.
clarity, focus. And so the more you use them for writing, the more they actually start to work for you, and the less you're going to get writer's block. And the next time you get, in this place of confusion or doubt, you pull out the oil, and now you've anchored that experience of clarity and focus from past experiences, and you move through quicker. So this is something that they call anchoring in NLP, which you want to anchor a positive emotion in your body. Well, you can anchor a positive experience through smell. And then every time you smell that, it brings it up again and again. So, in the starter kit, one of my favorite oils, I'm going to go up and give you two categories. One is a stimulating and invigorating category, and then one is more calming and relaxing category, because actually both can help you in creativity. You
Mm.
don't always need to stimulate. Sometimes you just need to calm and soothe your emotions, and then the life force, the creative expression in your chapter comes through. So the stimulating oils found in the starter kit are peppermint and RC. And RC is for the lungs. It increases respiration, it's invigorating. Peppermint is good for brain fog, fatigue, confusion. It just enlivens and gives you lots of energy. And what you can do is you can take your diffuser, and this comes with the starter kit. And you can put about 8 drops of peppermint here, and you can get this on your desk. And if you're feeling kind of like slow starting in the day, you're a little foggy, you're a little unclear, just get your peppermint diffused, and then take a little bit on your hands, rub your hands together, and just breathe in some of that peppermint, and it's like clearing the cobwebs. And then you can follow with a little bit of RC right here. You
Mm.
just rub the RC on the chest, and you can follow with a little bit of vegetable oil if you want. You can. RC is also really good for the immune system. It boosts the immune system, so you can rub it right here on the neck. You can also diffuse it. So these two oils that come in the kit, peppermint, RC, are great for clearing brain fog, for clearing confusion, for getting you from stuck to clear. Sometimes though, you're going to feel fear, or you're going to feel a different type of block, like where you're just like you've been working so much and you're kind of overwhelmed with your writing, and sometimes you don't even realize you're overwhelmed, and
Mm.
that's why you may be having writer's block, is that you've been doing too much. And so, but you really want to get in the zone, and so this is where we would use oils like frankincense or stress away. So
Mm.
both these oils come in our starter kit too. And frankincense is my favorite oil for meditation, spirituality, and activating your higher self. You know how sometimes when you're writing, you get in that flow state?
Yeah.
Just the words are just pouring through you, and it's almost like someone is writing with you.
Mm.
You ever get that experience?
Totally. Yeah.
It's so awesome. Well, you can initiate those flow states with frankincense. Frankincense, it brings you into the present moment so powerfully that it's really one of my favorite oils for writing. And then stress away in the starter kit, it has 5 oils. It has cedarwood, lavender, vanilla oil,
Mm.
copa eva, and ocotea. And this is an oil that's also really good to put like on the back of your neck, your chest, and breathe it in. You can diffuse it. And it's a very soothing, calming, and creative oil. And so these are the oils I recommend that your writers start with: peppermint, RC, frankincense, and stress away. And then just know that when they want to get their starter kit with you and learn our holistic aromatherapy, they're going to get a whole bunch of bonus videos. So anyone who joins with you and gets their starter kit is going to get about 15 videos teaching them every oil in the kit. So it's a great bonus for people who want to get started in holistic aromatherapy.
That is amazing. As you were talking, I was just really taking it in and remembering what it does for me. Because for me, when I smell the oils, I'm like, I'm happy. Like it creates the experience of me. There's gonna be some writing that's gonna happen, and I love what you said. That then it creates a positive memory about the writing process, because the last time you did it, it went well. Every time you do it, it'll go well. So now you want to do it, which is so important. And then the one thing that you said many great things, but one of the things that really caught my attention is that many writers either work for themselves or have a regular job still. And they have to go from job or business mind to writing mind, which is completely different. So having that transition period or ritual, as you call it, where you can leave, that time has ended. So I think like starting the diffuser or activating the oils within their body, it lets the brain know that work time, hard, complicated, stressful time is over. Now fun time begins, and you can just have that clear physical transition and not have to worry about, when I'm writing, I'm going to remember how that employee stole my lunch again, or how I got stuck in traffic. Now this is fun time and I want to be here, which is key for many, many writers. And then you mentioned the fear. I hear this from all my clients, all my students. What if I'm not good enough? What if what I'm writing, nobody wants to hear it? And all of that is just noise. It's like static noise when you go to a station and it's not really good or well stationed, that it just gives you that feedback. Once you clear all of that, what's left is your amazing story, whatever you're working on. And the fear just has to be quiet, because you're so clear and you're so in alignment with what you're doing in that moment, which is so exciting.
Essential oils bring clarity. They bring aliveness. They add the breath of life, and they add more life to our breath. And so there's so many like scientific ways I taught you how they work, but it's also very subtle too. And I want to let your audience know that not all essential oils are created equal. So we're really teaching Young Living oils because they have the seed to seal standard that Gary Young, my teacher, has been teaching me over. I've been studying for 18 years holistic aromatherapy. And 75% of the essential oils in the marketplace are adulterated with chemicals and inferior plants, and they've been heated. And so the reason we're going to be leading with the starter kit today and these oils is because they're pure, they're potent, and they're going to give you the therapeutic results you're looking for more energy, clarity, better digestion, even better sleep. So there's a lot of other things we can do with the oils in addition to helping us write and create. And you want to make sure you're using pure oils. And so look below this video for a special link and a video of how to get started with these amazing tools. And then what I recommend your writers, your artists, your creators, because we're their muse today. We're like inspiring them with more tools. And sometimes that one tool makes all the difference. And so, if your writers are excited about getting started with the oils, click the link below and get the starter kit. It's $160 plus shipping. And you get 11 bottles of essential oils, and the diffuser is actually free. So this is a free gift with sign up. And this
It's
is
so
a
pretty
water-based.
too.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's water-based. There's 2 selections of diffusers. So you have 2 choices of free diffusers. Buy the one you like. It has about a 3-hour burn, so you fill it up with water. And so that's actually free with sign up. And you also get a whole video e-course teaching you every oil in the kit. So this is a wonderful opportunity for all those watching to get into holistic aromatherapy and also get mentored by you and by me and have a lot of free training.
Absolutely. I just think I see it as another tool in the many tools that I provide for my students to write. The name of my company is Writing Made Simple, and I think this just goes so in line with what I do, because I know writing is very difficult for a lot of people, and my belief is that it doesn't have to be hard. It was hard for me for 20 years, which is why I do what I do. And whenever I find a tool, a solution, or a principle that it's in complete alignment with the lifestyle that I have, I don't put just anything in my body. And knowing that the stuff is plant-based, where how it's harvested and how it's put together, and knowing that it's just gonna create this experience for me where I enjoy what I love doing the most, which is writing, as my students do, then to me it's a no-brainer. It's not even an investment, but it's really just being responsible. Like when somebody is an athlete, and they want to play their sport, then they have some natural ability. Yeah, they have natural ability, but then they also train with an amazing coach that's
Mhm.
gonna take that natural ability to the next level. And that's what I think essential oils do. They take that natural and just brings it to another level, which, hey, I'll take every advantage I can take. Seriously, I have no issue doing that.
Yes. And if anyone has any questions, just reach out to one of us about the oils and how they can improve your clarity, your focus, your writing. Let's stay inspired every day as artists. Let's get our voice out into the world and keep writing. And let's use the tools just to give us that little bit of a boost, that little bit of an edge.
Totally. Yeah. So you can post your questions in the comment section. We will be more than happy to answer them. But just do something that if you feel that you're having a hard time getting started, if you feel like you have frustrated writing sessions where there's more frustration in choice words than actual writing, and if you feel that fear wins every single time, then I want you to check out the oils, and you can read everything that's included, what's in it. There's no agenda. There's just another tool. And that's what I always say. I'm not in the business of selling. I'm in the business of confirmation. If you've been looking for a solution to change your writing experience, then look into this, listen to what we had to say, and then check it out. And if it resonates with you, go ahead and do it. If you like to struggle all the time, then hey, you can continue to do that too. That's totally fine. Artemis, thank you so much for your time today. I know that you're super busy, and I believe that you have given us a really good, strong basis to where to begin. Where can people find you if they wanted to learn more about the amazing stuff that you do?
Yes, you can go to my website, windowsintowellness.com, and find more about my information. I bridge ancient wisdom with modern technologies, equipping you with the tools to heal and thrive. And the essential oils are part of my tool belt. They're just so wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. Just what you said, that they're not just for writing, they're just other secondary benefits as well. In writers, hey, we need all the sleep we can get. So if we can even help with that, even better. Thank you so much for your time again, guys. Check it out. Listen to some wisdom and to some tools that can help you go from stressed out and behind on your writing project to literally skipping through the process and enjoying yourself like you used to at the very beginning. Thank you again, Artemis. I'm really excited to share this with my writing audience. And I cannot wait to begin to get the testimonials from people that were stressed
Mhm.
out and now they're loving the process.
Yes, yes. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.